And one thing that came up in more than one conversation was that the classmate didn't understand how AI might apply to their particular field. And of course, in some highly specialized fields like the legal field or at a construction company, something that's very hands-on, not a lot of information technology involved, um, it could be hard to find those applications from what is being offered and promoted on the web initially right now. But I do think there are applications for any industry, especially since we know that 28% of the time a worker spends on average in this country at a job is spent answering emails. And so I wanted to take a few minutes to just show some of the things that can be done in that regard. Another application is the summarization of articles that you might find online. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go over to a story that just appeared in PC Magazine on a scary incident of a hacker deepfaking an employee's voice call to breach the company's security. And what I'm going to do, I'm in my Edge browser. I'm going to click on that little Bing icon to bring up the Bing chatbot in the sidebar here. And as you can see, when interacting with this chatbot, one of the options it immediately gives me is to generate a page summary. And so I'm going to have it do that. And we'll see what we get since I've read this article. Okay, so gives us a 4 bullet point summary here. And then it gives us a number of prompts. How can I protect my company from deepfakes? Tell me more about Retool, the company that was breached. What is multi-factor authentication? Or answer from the web instead. So that's pretty darn good. And imagine the utility of being able to do that for even longer articles, or if you get some notice from a client that you haven't had time to read. They drop by, you haven't read the email, it was a lengthy email, there might have been attachments to it, and this can get you up to speed very quickly. So now on to the email utility that I had hinted at. So I clicked on the compose button, which is to the right of the chat button here, and I've got a 2,000 character context window, and I've said, write a letter of praise to the teachers and headmistress of the St. Austin School for all they have done for my children in third and fourth grade. I've only used 148 characters. I could go up to a 2,000. And of course, the more detailed and specific I get in that prompt, the better the outcome is going to be. I've set the tone. I don't want it to be professional. I want it to be enthusiastic. And I've set the format. I have a number of options for that. This is going to be an email. I can vary the length. We're going to choose medium, and we're going to generate draft. And we'll see this in real time. So in about 10 seconds here, maybe before I've finished talking about this, we're going to have an email that I can send to my kid's school. And, you're picking up your kids from school, you're dropping them off, you're thinking about the wonderful things the school has done. You say to yourself, I ought to write a letter of congratulations and praise to the teachers and the principal there. And of course, you're not in front of a computer, you're driving, or you have your phone, and you just don't think to do it. And so it doesn't happen because of that time pressure. Well, now, as I said before I even finished talking, it's done. And I can click this copy button. I can regenerate it. I can make it shorter. I can change the tone. I can lengthen it if I want. So I really don't have an excuse to not send this on to the school. Dear teachers and headmistress of the St. Austin School, I'm writing to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation for all you've done for my children in third and fourth grade. You have been amazing educators, mentors, and role models for them, and I can see how much they've grown and learned under your guidance. You've gone above and beyond. Flexibility and professionalism. You've communicated effectively, kept us informed of the children's progress and needs. I'm so impressed. Yada, yada, yada. My children love coming to school every day because of you. Very true. There's nothing in this email that is incorrect. Put my name at the bottom. If I had fed it my name, it would do that for me, and I can fire that off. So here is a positive application of AI on how it can make us kinder, more compassionate, help us uplift and build up the people around us, because it gives us back time to do that. And I hope that shows you just in a nutshell of how these tools might be able to be used to recapture your time at your job, to be more productive with email, to save yourself the frustration of email. Thank you very much. Have a great day.